Route 77, NUH Easy Ride. Episode 2, Fair War. Me give you 500. The base reaches the bus stop before the bus does. A heavy early 2000s style dancehall rhythm pounds from somewhere around the corner. Boom, 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 boom. Then comes Route 77. Yellow and green. Windows down. Music up. And Skelly hanging halfway through the open door like the laws of physics are merely suggestions. Crossroad. Halfway tree. Papine. Come, come, come. One more. The minibus pulls up. 3 people get off. 7 people try to get on. Skelly looks delighted. Plenty space. A woman waiting at the stop stares inside. Where? Skelly points toward the back. Deso. She squints. Me see people deso. Dem can move. One passenger shouts from inside. We cannot. Skelly ignores him. Come, miss me have you. The woman shakes her head and walks away. Skelly watches her go. Some people don't like opportunity. From behind the steering wheel, Captain Brown starts laughing. Opportunity. Skelly, you trying face L standing space. Captain, space is space. The bus moves off. Miss Iris is already aboard. Same seat. Same handbag. Same expression suggesting she has seen enough foolishness in Jamaica to recognize it before it happens. Professor Pete sits behind her reading the newspaper. Rambo is beside him. And the dance hall rhythm continues thumping through the speakers. Miss Iris leans forward. Captain. Yes, Miss Iris? Me don't mind the music. Captain smiles. But the bass rearranging me heartbeat. Rambo bursts out laughing. Captain lowers it slightly. Skelly immediately protests. Captain. What? Turn it back up. Miss Iris turns around slowly. Skelly sees her face. Actually. He nods. Volume good. At the next stop, a young woman boards. Office clothes. Handbag. Earbuds. Phone in hand. She passes Skelly a $500 note. Skelly takes it. She sits. Simple. Normal. Peaceful. Which, on Route 77, means trouble is approximately 30 seconds away. Another passenger gets on. Then another. Then 3 schoolboys. Then a man carrying a bucket. Then a woman with 2 market bags. Skelly is collecting money from every direction. 200. Me give you 5. Hold on. 350. Who give me 1,000? Me. No, not you. The lady behind you. Which lady? The lady in blue. Both of them wearing blue. Skelly stops. He looks around. This has become serious. The young office worker taps Skelly on the shoulder. Excuse me. Yes, miss. My change. Skelly nods. Me soon sort you. She waits. 5 minutes pass. Excuse me. Yes, miss. My change. Me remember. Another passenger leans forward. Skelly, mine 2. A man from the back calls. Mine 3. Then a woman near the window. And mine. Skelly freezes. Captain looks into the mirror. Everything all right back there? Skelly slowly turns. Captain. Yes. We have a situation. Professor Pete lowers his newspaper. What type of situation? Skelly holds up a fistful of notes. Financial. Rambo starts laughing. The office worker folds her arms. I gave you 500. Skelly nods. Yes, my fare is 200. Yes. So, where is my 300? Skelly looks at the money, then at her, then back at the money. Somewhere in here. The bus erupts. She doesn't laugh. Skelly. Yes, miss. My 300. Miss Iris whispers. Give the woman her money before we end up Pawn Evening News. Skelly begins sorting. 100, 200, 50. Professor Pete leans over. You need a system. Skelly looks offended. I have a system. What is it? Skelly taps his forehead. Memory. At that exact moment, a passenger shouts. Skelly. Yeah, owe me 50. Skelly closes his eyes. Professor Pete folds his newspaper. Your system has crashed. The bus erupts again. Captain Brown pulls up at another stop. Skelly immediately opens the door. Halfway tree. Cross. No. Half the bus shouts together. Skelly jumps. What? The office worker points at him. Nobody else getting on until we get our change. A man in the back agrees. Exactly. Another passenger raises his hand. Me waiting from 3 stops ago. A schoolboy adds. Skelly owe me 100 too. Skelly stares at him. Since when? Since just now. You never give me no money. The boy grins. Worth a try. Even Miss Iris laughs. Captain turns the music down. That is how everyone knows things have become serious. All right. He looks into the mirror. Who's Skellyo? 7 hands go up. Captain's eyes widen. 7. A hand rises slowly from behind Professor Pete. 8. Captain looks at Skelly. 8. Skelly shrugs. Busy morning. Professor Pete stands. Everybody remain calm. We can reconstruct the transactions. Rambo stares at him. Reconstruct. Yes. Professor, is bus fare, not crime scene. Professor Pete ignores him. He pulls a pen from his pocket. Passenger 1. Amount paid. 500. Fare. 200. Change owed. Before Professor Pete can answer, Miss Iris says, 300. Professor Pete nods. Correct. She looks at him. Me did primary school too, Professor. Rambo nearly falls out of his seat laughing. Passenger 2 paid 500. Passenger 3 paid 1,000. Passenger 4 paid exact fare but somehow joined the argument anyway. Passenger 5 isn't even sure what he paid. Then they reach passenger 6. An elderly gentleman wearing a straw hat. Professor Pete asks, How much did you give Skelly? The man thinks. 500. Skelly points. No. The man looks offended. No. You give me 1,000. The man pauses. Oh. Skelly smiles triumphantly. See. Everyone goes quiet. Skelly points at Professor Pete. Put some respect upon the system. Professor Pete adjusts his glasses. One successful recollection does not validate the methodology. Skelly shakes his head. Professor, speak English. Eventually. Everybody gets their change. Almost. The office worker counts hers. 100. Skelly watches nervously. 200. The entire bus watches. 300. Skelly throws both hands into the air. See de. The bus applauds. Skelly bows. Thank you. Thank you. Captain turns the music back up. The dance hall rhythm kicks in again. Boom. Boom boom. Boom. Route 77 starts moving. Peace has returned. For approximately 12 seconds. Because Miss Iris suddenly reaches into her handbag. She looks at Skelly. Wait. Skelly's smile disappears. Miss Iris holds up a $500 note. Me never pay yet. Silence. Captain's shoulders begin shaking. Rambo covers his face. Professor Pete removes his glasses. Skelly looks toward the ceiling. Father God. Miss Iris smiles sweetly. You have change. The entire minibus explodes with laughter, and Route 77 rolls deeper into Kingston. Music thumping, passengers laughing, and Skelly realizing that the morning's fare war has only just begun. Nobody have changed. The laughter follows Route 77 halfway down the road. Skelly is still staring at Miss Iris. Miss Iris is still holding the $500 note, and Captain Brown is enjoying this far too much. Skelly sighs. Yes, Captain. Lady waiting. Me see her. Miss Iris waves the note. Take your time, darling. Me have nowhere urgent going. Skelly looks suspiciously at her. Miss Iris. Yes. Yeah, enjoying this? Very much. Rambo nearly chokes laughing. Skelly takes the 500. He digs through his money. Hundreds. 50s. More hundreds. A crumpled receipt. A mint. One mysterious button. He examines the button. Where this come from? Professor Pete looks over his newspaper. Presumably a shirt. Thank you, Professor. You're welcome. Skelly searches again. Nothing. He looks toward Captain. Captain, you have 300? No. Professor? No. Rambo? Rambo checks his pockets. Me have $20 and one screw. Miss Iris looks at him. Why are you walking around with screw? Rambo shrugs. Never know when something might need fixing. Captain taps the dashboard. Stay close. Skelly turns toward the passengers. Anybody can change 500? Silence. He tries again. Anybody? Suddenly every passenger becomes fascinated with something else. Phones. Windows. Shoes. The ceiling. One man closes his eyes and pretends to sleep. Skelly points at him. Boss, you were talking 2 seconds ago. The man's eyes remain closed. Me sleeping now. Laughter erupts. At the next stop, a woman climbs aboard carrying 2 enormous market bags. Morning. Morning, Miss 200. She hands Skelly a $5,000 note. Skelly doesn't move. The dance hall rhythm continues. Boom, 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 boom. Skelly looks at the note, then at the woman, then back at the note. Ms. Yes. You buying the bus? Captain bursts out laughing. The woman frowns. That's all me have. Skelly holds the note up toward the sunlight like he's examining foreign currency. Captain. No. Me never asked yet. I know what you're going to ask. The woman folds her arms. So, what me supposed to do? Skelly thinks. Then smiles. Anybody boarding with exact change? 3 people waiting outside immediately step backward. Skelly points. See? Everybody frightened now. A teenage boy outside calls. Me have 200. Skelly's face lights up. Come. The boy climbs aboard. Skelly takes his money, then stares at the $5,000 note again. His smile disappears. Still not helping. Professor Pete clears his throat. The solution is straightforward. The entire bus groans. Professor Pete ignores them. If multiple passengers require change, Skelly can establish a temporary internal exchange system. Rambo blinks. A what? A closed monetary circulation network. Rambo looks at Captain. Captain, translate. Captain thinks. He's saying passengers change money with each other. Professor Pete pauses. Yes, Rambo points. Then why you never just say that? Within seconds, Route 77 becomes a moving bank. QF 250. He can change. He's saying passengers they change money with each other. Professor Pete pauses. Yes, Rambo points. Then why you never just say that? Within seconds, Route 77 becomes a moving bank. QF 250. Me can change 1,000. Give me 200 and me give you 5. Who need 100? Wait, that 50 belong to me. No, me give you the 50. Then who give me this 100? Skelly stands in the middle, completely overwhelmed. Captain watches through the mirror. Professor. Yes, your system worse than Skelly's. Professor Pete slowly folds his newspaper. I may have underestimated human behavior. Miss Iris smiles. Welcome to Jamaica. Eventually, the market woman gets her change. Miss Iris gets hers. Everybody settles. Skelly wipes his forehead. Finished. Captain nods. Good. Skelly sits down for the first time all morning. The music plays. The bus rolls peacefully through Kingston. Then, a small voice comes from the back. Conductor. Skelly doesn't turn around. No. But, no. You don't even know what me going say. Don't care. The little boy continues. My mother say me supposed to get back $50. Skelly's eyes slowly close. The entire bus starts laughing before he even responds. The fare inspector. A few stops later, Captain spots someone standing beside the road. White shirt. Dark trousers. Clipboard. Official badge. Captain immediately lowers the music. Skelly straightens. Professor Pete looks through the window. Transport inspector. The bus changes instantly. Everybody sits properly. The man who has been pretending to sleep suddenly wakes up. The schoolboys stop laughing. Even Rambo moves his bag out of the aisle. Miss Iris watches everybody transform. Look how civilization arrived. The inspector raises his hand. Captain stops. He steps aboard. Morning. A choir answers. Morning, sir. The inspector looks around. Then at Captain. Then at Skelly. Everything operating properly? Captain smiles. Beautifully. Skelly nods. Smooth morning. 8 passengers stare at him. The inspector checks his clipboard. Any complaints? Silence. Then the office worker from earlier raises her hand. Skelly's eyes widen. Captain looks in the mirror. The inspector turns. Yes, miss. She looks directly at Skelly. Skelly looks terrified. She smiles. The music could be louder. The entire bus erupts. Even the inspector laughs. Skelly grabs his chest. Miss, don't frighten me so. The inspector steps off. Captain pulls away. Skelly immediately points at the office worker. Respect. She laughs. Just make sure me get my change next time. Always. Professor Pete coughs. Everyone looks at him. Skelly corrects himself. Most times. The $1,000 mystery. They reach halfway tree. Several passengers get off. New passengers board. Money changes hands. Skelly appears to finally have everything under control. Until he looks down. There's a $1,000 note in his hand. He frowns. Who give me this? Nobody answers. Somebody give me 1,000. Silence. Skelly raises it. Who give me $1,000? A woman near the back says. Not me. Rambo shakes his head. Professor Pete checks his wallet. The schoolboy checks his pockets. Miss Iris watches quietly. Skelly points toward everybody. Somebody pawned this bus, missing $800 change. Suddenly, every hand goes up. Skelly stares. Absolutely not. Captain starts laughing. Rambo shouts, "Mine," the office worker says. "You paid 200. Rambo lowers his hand. Worth a try. The schoolboy raises his hand again. Skelly points. Don't even think about it. The boy slowly lowers it. Professor Pete stands. We can determine ownership logically. Skelly groans. Not again. Who boarded during the last 3 stops? For hands. Who paid with cash? 3 remain. Who had a $1,000 note? 2 remain. Professor Pete smiles. Excellent. Skelly looks impressed. Professor. Yes. You're finally useful. Professor Pete's smile disappears. Finally, 2 passengers remain. A young man and an elderly woman. Both insist the 1,000 belongs to them. The young man says, "I gave him 1,000. The woman says, "So did I." Skelly looks at Captain. Captain looks at Skelly. Skelly looks at Professor Pete. Professor Pete looks at the ceiling. Rambo whispers, "Give it to me and solve the problem." Rambo. Miss Iris finally speaks. Ask them what changed them expecting. Professor Pete turns. Excellent. Skelly points at the young man. You. Fair. 200. So change. 800. Skelly turns to the elderly woman. And you. She smiles. Me traveling with my grandson. Everyone looks beside her. A little boy waves. 2 fares. Skelly nods. So 400 total. Yes. Your change would be 600. Yes. Skelly looks at the 1,000. Then at his fistful of money. He finds one $600 bundle already folded separately. He slowly looks at the elderly woman. Miss. Yes. I already make your change. She smiles. I know. Skelly freezes. Then why ya SEH the 1,000 yours? Because you ask who give you 1,000. The bus goes silent. She continues. I did give you 1,000. Miss Iris starts laughing first. Then Captain. Then Rambo. Then everybody.